In our last 4 sessions, we discussed a letter from a woman who said that her husband Rick had become increasingly physically abusive, to the point of hitting her with his fists. I helped her see how both of them were reacting to a lack of real love, and then suggested that she tell the truth about her own selfishness to her husband. Now back to the writer of the letter. So, after you've talked to Rick about you being unloving, then what? Then you might continue with something like this. Quote, "When I get pushy and demanding with you, it's understandable that you get angry. You're just defending yourself. But I have to tell you that in the past few months, I'm really becoming afraid of the physical violence you've been showing. I understand it, I really do, and I'm not blaming or accusing you of anything. I'm just saying that when I have to worry about you hitting me, I can't feel safe. So I freely admit that I have my part in this. I need to learn to love you better when you get angry. But you need to know that if you hit me again in order to feel safe, I will leave you immediately. I will find another place to stay until you get professional counseling for your anger. I want you to notice that I'm not telling you that you have to do anything. I'm not making you do anything. I'm only telling you what I will do if you hit me again. There won't be any discussion. I'm just saying that if you touch me in any way in anger, I will leave." End quote. If Rick appears to really listen to what you're saying, then you might be safe staying with him for the time being. But you really have to mean what you're saying here. If he ever hits you again, in any way, including slapping, pushing, grabbing, anything involving physical force, or if you think he's about to, you must walk right out of the house and get help. And you stay out until he gets thorough counseling, until the counseling is completed. Do not rationalize that he doesn't really mean it, or that he hits you only because he's drinking, or that he's sorry. All that won't matter much if the next time he hits you, you fall and hit your head on the corner of a table and fracture your skull. In all this, I'm assuming that you presently have some confidence that Rick will listen to you. If you feel sufficiently afraid right now, however, that he will seriously hurt you the next time, don't give him a second chance even now. Just leave now and require that he get professional help before you talk to him again. You do not have to stay anywhere that you feel afraid for your physical well-being. Pay attention to that. Many women say that they simply can't leave their husbands or boyfriends for the sake of their kids, or because they don't want to hurt their husbands, or because they're afraid their husbands will hurt them, even worse, if they leave. If leaving becomes the right thing to do for your safety, never let any of these fears stop you. Listen to me. If you're afraid of what your husband will do if he finds out that you're leaving, leave when he's not home. Make arrangements. Get help from friends. Go to a shelter for battered women. You can find one in the phone book of almost any major city. And you can get the physical and legal help you need. You can make a new life somewhere. It's worth it. At least you won't be dead. If you can't find a shelter, go to the police, but don't stay where you can be further injured or killed. Whether you stay with Rick or leave, make it your first priority to find more real love in your own life. It's real love that will heal your wounds, that will possibly bring health to your marriage, and will give you the happiness that you've always wanted.